tourism sectors. We understand some private medical entities have also been providing the self-test kits to patients. St. Catherine's Southern Member of Parliament Fitz Jackson has expressed disappointment over the financial dispute involving the Ministry of Health and the Urban Development Corporation UDC. The issue stemmed from unpaid rent and was raised in Gordon House on Thursday. MP Jackson reasoned that the Minister of Finance, Dr. Nigel Clark, should be alert to these financial issues and be prepared to intervene whenever they arise.
The settlement of, I think, $185 million between the Ministry of Health and the UDC. I found that for rent, two government agencies going to court to settle a claim. The court is the place of last resort to settle disputes. And if two government agencies can't sit and resolve matters like this, what example we setting for the rest of the
Thanks for the like, appreciate it.
Shockwaves across the country.
We are at a really bad place.
Reportedly slowed down to navigate a pothole when she was ambushed by gunmen. One of the men reportedly hit the woman in the face, dragged her from
Thank
her
you,
vehicle,
Riri.
and drove off
Appreciate
with her
it.
son. A search was carried out,
Thank
and the
you.
boy's body was found on Fairfield Avenue with his throat slashed. Head of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, Rosalie Gage Gray, condemned the killing.
It's just horrible. You get them vehicle. Leave the child on the road. And that's what they wanted. But that's a joke. I don't know.
Gabriel was among 5 persons murdered across western Jamaica between Wednesday and Thursday. It's early days yet into the new year, but there are renewed concerns about
There, watch
partner
news.
violence. Chairman of the St. James Ministers Fraternal, Peter Burnett,
How
says
are
the
you? How
burden
was
should
your
not be
day?
left on the police, and he's calling for community and family members to stop harboring criminals.
We cannot hide crime anymore, because if I join hands with your criminal activity, then I'm going to face the eternal judge. That person, even though they may get away from the police or not or whatever, they will always be subject to God's eternal judgment.
Anthony Long, TJ
Hey,
News.
Momo.
Medical officer of health in Westmoreland is reporting that a serious crime is having a devastating impact on the medical services in western parishes. Dr. Marcia Grimm says the crime situation has affected all aspects of public health delivery. She was speaking at a town hall meeting in San Lamar last
Okay,
evening.
I'm gonna go work today.
Her client has the details.
It's the middle of January, and
Nene that busy though. Did
3
alright.
double murders, 7 other homicides, as well as numerous shootings that have left persons hospitalized. In a meeting yesterday, a medical officer from Westmoreland told the National Security Minister that the high rate of violence in the western parishes is
You forget me
crippling
watch
their
hours
health
them up
services.
to. Watch
Dr.
hours them
Marcia Grimm
still
added
low.
that the health service is
Need to
also being
post more
pressured
all these
by
things.
increases in victims of other serious crimes, and not just those with gunshot wounds.
Not only do you have persons, health
We have a
workers
long
not
way
being
to
able
go.
to carry out their task in certain communities, whether it's for
Don't
home
forget
visit
to
or
share out the
elderly
live
persons,
and like copy.
or it is vector control workers who need to do premises inspection for disease prevention. But we also have a significant impact as it relates to the operations at the hospital.
Yeah,
think I
They
just
are
that to be
being
more
seen an
consistent and
increase not
thing.
only in the gunshot wounds, but it also in intimate partner violence. We have been seeing increases cases of sexual assault, and all of this puts a strain, especially on the gateway into the hospital, the accident and emergency department. She said the increased patient load is having a ripple effect on all hospital services. In most of the facilities,
Big
some
up yourself,
surgeries have
Matilda.
been
Thanks
pushed
for the
back,
thumbs up.
and that has
Appreciate it.
created major inconveniences for patients.
Riri,
There
I
are
can
even
connect with
instances
Matilda.
where you might overwhelm the staff in the accident and
You can
emergency,
run
and
answer
nursing
me.
staff have to
You can
leave the
run.
wards to come down to bolster the response in accident and
Oh,
emergency.
Jesus.
You might have persons who are on a bed and they are not so critically ill. When you have a critical gunshot wound, for instance, coming in, that person might have to be placed on a chair. So you can use that bed to try to save lives.
Matilda, you can link up with Riri, you know. She really supportive and thing, and she will come join and watch you live and all these things.
Parish known for its agricultural prowess is slowly becoming notorious for crime. In one of the most shocking incidents, two Chinese nationals were murdered during a robbery in Bellevue district near Southfield on December 23 last year. Police Commissioner Major General
I'm doing
Anthony
fine, you know,
Anderson says
Matilda.
the police are
I'm
far
doing
advanced in
fine.
their investigations
There, I
into
watch
this
news
matter.
and chill.
This is a reflection
How was
of the
your
sort
day?
of
Dr. Chan believes the visit was necessary and timely.
My interest was in this meeting after over there. Just said that watch that Facebook.
We're busy, you know, see. We're busy. You know, can touch me, look.
Coming up in the newscast, Belize Central Prison on lockdown for 14 days due to an increase in COVID-19 cases. We'll be right back.
Worsening fever, lack of appetite, extreme weakness, and overall raising the size death. This was my experience with COVID-19. Hi, I'm John, and I'm so thankful that I survived COVID-19. As an asthmatic person who lives alone, I know that COVID could have saved my life. Listen,
Everything we come with.
COVID-19, it only takes a second
Sore
for it to
throat,
get viral. Initially, I
back
thought that
pain.
until things got worse. Don't need to
Well,
mask,
headache.
wash hands as often as you can, and always keep a physical distance from others.
Everything you can think.
You choose the vaccine, before COVID chooses you.
A message endorsed by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Mega your pick is here to stay. So people just keep the mega ball on the pick tree and the pick for them. When you mega your pick, the money stay up. I know. You can win up to 22,000 by your pick tree.
Yeah, let me tell you say about flu, you catch.
So imagine if you mega you could be a millionaire.
Oh,
Mix our back up. The more you mega, the bigger your winnings. Buy your tickets now, so you can mega your pick and mega your winnings. Please, mega your pick responsibly.
I am a young, talented
I love that stuff and cover more topics.
So I've been attending most classes because of the internet problems. When I'm face to face, I feel like I will learn more and pick up more from where I left off.
Students from more
Come
remote
consider this look
areas
like in a
have
year,
had the
Danny.
greatest challenges with
It time when me
reliable
just say a while ago.
connection.
Online, I really didn't
One time
learn
me just
anything
look like the year
Well,
and school of music.
When we have online class, most time I not even attend because I don't have any internet and the credit there where I live.
Despite those challenges, Joshua Simon has advanced to sixth form, but laments that his math and English language grades dropped significantly because of the online learning challenges he faced. He also explained that it's been especially difficult for him to grasp practical subjects such as visual arts, building technology, and physical education while they were being taught virtually.
When we're discussing it online, it's more difficult to do that home and well, most I can get help at home, but I want to achieve it by myself and my teacher instruct me. Because when she sends the notes, we read it, but sometimes we don't understand fully, so we need a demonstration.
Fifth former Andrea Young had a similar challenge doing lab work for science subjects, especially chemistry.
Yes, certain stuff like the chemicals, the measure the equipment or the liquid or whatever they gave you.
Building and furniture technology teacher Khalesia Hunter says she had to mostly teach the theoretical part of the subject during online classes. And for the practical aspect,
I have them go on YouTube, look for small model buildings, and to use practical stick to create their own model design, right? So what they would do is once they have completed the design, then they would send images, send some pictures of the design, and once they're back face to face, then they'll take the actual model to school and then they'll be graded for it.
Now back in the physical classroom space, she says she's impressed with her grade 11 99 students so far, but others have some catching up to do.
They're pretty advanced because some were even telling me about rough cast and rendering, and those are more advanced stuff for like grade 11 students. So I was very impressed with my grade 9s this morning.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
Time now for responses to our feedback question, and we have been asking what are your thoughts on the school rankings revealed by Professor Orlando Patterson's Jamaica Education Transformation Commission. Too Tall to Fall says this goes to show that teachers in the upgraded high schools are doing an excellent job. O'Brien says, I agree with this. Far too long, most high schools solely focus on academia rather than the holistic development of students. Academics alone won't cut it. Ray Sim says, any ranking after the fact is not entirely reliable. This is akin to an employer conducting a worker's appraisal without first letting him or her know what the criteria are. Having said that, it is a starting point, one that we can build upon to move education forward. And you can continue sending those comments to facebook.com/televisionjamaica and tweet us at televisionjam1. The financial week, our bite of the week, and news overseas are all after the break. Please stay with us.
Bite of the week brought to you by Kingalam. Kingalam, the obvious choice. The local segment of Primetime News brought to you by
No one knows genuine and non-genuine Japanese automotive parts and accessories better than Burke's Auto Parts. It hurts if you don't check Burke's.
Walk away with your favorite item for course. Say, that was easy. Get up to 55% off select furniture, appliances, and electronics. Pay $0 down on 18 to 36 months. Plus, get a gift for purchases $60,000 and over on 24 to 36 months. 42-inch TV starting at $56,999. Enjoy amazing deals on nightstands, chests of drawers, headboards, sofa sets, recliners, and so much more. Promotion ends January 31, 2022. Conditions apply.
2021 reminded us how to be resilient. We kept hoping for better, to empower ourselves and the people around us, unlocking a deep sense of togetherness and joy. No matter the challenge, we found opportunities that made us stronger and brought us home together. No matter how big.
Well, move from here, so.
You have to this.
not just a nation.
YouTube live with the part that they make you know.
For casting over
They may have a live too.
votes and influence to grant
How busy if they want to see me? Me there on the live.
I'm not gonna give yourself sack, you know.
Always gives you the comfort you're looking for. With its new soft
Come now see myself.
You know we are see.
Always maxi size.
You know we are see.
Softness for you.
Me that?
Eh? Hey yourself.
Oh, I mean. Hello Jamaica.
Yeah.
Social media pages.
Oh, hello Jamaica.
Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I am Javon Keys. Sauces and spices company Spurtree Spices Jamaica became the first company to list on the Jamaica Stock Exchange for 2022. The company recently raised $335.3 million via the junior market. The offer was oversubscribed by 300%. Spurtree says the additional capital will be used for expansion. Meanwhile, Managing Director of the Jamaica Stock Exchange, Marlene Street Forest, says Spurtree's listing is a good sign for the junior market.
The junior market is now in its 13th year.
Sao ko nakagala that now?
And time now for a look at the major stories from around the world.
In the business review,
I'm trying to sweat like I work in the hour.
Region, the
What are
Belize
these?
Central Prison has
Oh,
gone into
oh, my God.
complete lockdown for 14 days due to an increase in COVID-19 cases, specifically the Omicron variant. Over the past 3 days, a number of staff members and inmates at the prison tested positive, triggering the lockdown. During the period of full lockdown, there will be no visitors as well as no cash deposits or business transactions with customers of the prison. Attorneys were encouraged not to visit their clients at this time. However, such visits can be facilitated virtually through the prison and judiciary. On the international scene, U.S. officials have confirmed that Russia is plotting to stage acts of provocation to create a pretext to invade Ukraine. According to a Pentagon spokesman, Russian operatives were planning a false flag operation to allow Moscow to accuse Ukraine of preparing an attack. Russia has dismissed the claims. It comes after a week of U.S.-Russian talks aimed at diffusing tensions. Ukraine on Friday accused Russia of being behind a cyber attack on dozens of official websites. And Canada's coronavirus vaccine mandate